That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Man, welcome back to
Oh,
the Bill and Will
man.
Show on this Wednesday, June the 3rd, 2020. Oh, man, your eyes open clearly now, Gibson, after last night?
I can see clearly.
Man, last night we joined some great people last night. A young lady, 16 years old, man, put on that function last night, protest in Midland, Texas, and we was out there a while, man, and we was out there and it felt great.
I can see clearly. Man, I was amazed. I was amazed, and you know the media was there at the beginning, and they was just there for the sound bites. They was just there for the to take a couple pictures of the little girls and the little boys, and they all huddled up with the signs, and then they burnt off. And I kind of was disappointed about that, and I didn't want to march after that, but I decided to go ahead and march because I told you guys that I'm gonna start with myself, and I meant that. So I took off in the march, and man, it was
gratifying.
I'm glad I did it. It was very gratifying.
Oh man,
we're gonna get into that a little bit on the show today.
Yeah, of course, we can definitely talk about our segment about it. Matter of fact, let's just go into it right now. What's fresh on our mind?
We're still black.
Oh, we can go into Still Black. Let's go
Is
into
that
Still
it?
Black. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Oh man.
Let's get into that right now.
Let's do it right now, man.
Just look in the back. You're gonna see what we're talking about, man. Last night it started off just hey Gibson, you going to the protest? Yeah, I'll check it out. We missed the one. He missed the one on Sunday, and the one on Sunday was very tense. It was a very electrifying. I think anything could have happened that day. We did not know what to expect. And yesterday was I enjoyed it, man. We stayed out there till about 11 o'clock. From 6 to 11, just going up and down the streets of downtown West Texas, Tall City, and just letting our voice being heard. Of course, there's not a lot of people downtown at that time, but still, if you reach one, you can reach many. And now with video cameras, as you stated yesterday, all it takes is one person, and one video can get watched by millions. So yesterday was good, man. I think we had a lot of people trying to distract us from our mission and our goal, but we stayed the course. And other than the traffic, one violation someone got, it was peaceful, and it was rewarding for sure.
Man, I don't even know where to start with my experience. I guess I'll just start from the top. So we started marching, and people was passing by, they were videoing. We had a lot of people honking the horn in support of us, and that was good. And then it turned bad. It turned bad, man. How do people say it was good till it wasn't?
Good till it wasn't.
It was good till it wasn't, man. So a guy came by me. I said, "Hey, man, I had my black glove on, Carlos, and so it was an older guy. He was an older white guy, and so I had my sign up, and I had my black fist up, and he told me to go, and I don't even know the polite way to say it, but he told me to go do something to myself. And so then I shook that off and went on, and another guy, this was a young white guy. he shot me the finger, and so I was like, I don't understand why you upset with me saying, hey man, I want to live. Why is that a problem? I don't understand that. So then we kept on marching, putting the signs up and holding the black fist up, and then a guy, man, he pulls his gun out, he set it on the dashboard. And I was like, wow. And so we were at the light, so we walked across the street, And then he came after that, and I said, man, why you got the gun out? And so he says, go do something to yourself, and he gets his drink and dashed it on me. So the supporter was like, come on, man. And then he sped off. I'm like, wow. So that's not it. So we go around, we at the police station. And it was about, I don't know, 10 or 12 cops standing outside at the police station, and we marching. Now all this is going on, and it's a lot of other things. This is just what happened to me. It was about what, 50 protesters? Or what do you think?
About 50.
About 50 protesters. So that's just what happened to me. I don't know what happened to the other 49, but I'm pretty sure it was something similar. It might not have been the exact same thing, but I'm sure it was similar. So it was good and bad. So when we get to the police station, they standing out there, they got some dogs, and they just looking at us. So I go across the street, I say, hey man, why y'all not with us? Why y'all not following us, making sure nothing happens to us? Well, we didn't get an invite. I'm like, you don't need an invite. You see that we protested, you know we was protesting. You know some people not gonna like what we're doing. Your job is to serve and protect. You don't need an invitation to do that. You took an oath to do that. So guess what happened? They fell in line and they walked with us. Some of them walked with us. Some of them drove kind of in front of us, and you know, they took care of us. And then at the end of the day, one of us got arrested. You go the wrong way. But I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I was really, really, really surprised at the white supporters that we had. The white supporters that marched with us, man, and they said Black Lives Matter. And I think they get it. And I think that the other people don't get it. They think it's they think it's that the black people don't like you because you're white, and that's not true. All we want is to be able to go to the store, make a transaction, and come back to the house without the threat of being shot by a militia person, like pulled his gun out yesterday, or being shot by the police for a misunderstanding. That's all we want. Now, one of these days, see, the black man is the minority now, but one of these days, it's not going to be us. Because if you keep killing us, at some point we're going to disappear. And then it's going to be another group of minorities. And the way that things are unfolding right now, the white man going to be the minority. And then you're going to start getting shot. And then guess what you're going to be doing? White lives matter. White lives matter. You're going to be out in the streets. And then it's going to be a different story when the monkey got the gun.
We won't change.
A lot of the messages, man, he pulled the gun out on you yesterday. For what? What did he fear? Black isn't a weapon, people. And we don't have a weapon on us at all times. When we go out the house, we feel like y'all threatened by us. And it's not like that, man. And yesterday, being met with such hostility over just trying to wrong or injustice, me, on my perspective of it, I don't give any energy to the negative stuff. I give the supporters, give them 100%, give the people around me that's out there protesting 100%, and keep it moving. We can't focus on the negative people because it's just, that's the way it is. There's going to be evil and there's going to be good in the world, and you got to focus on the good part. And yesterday we did a good thing, and I hope it continues because, like I said before, civil unrest isn't good for anybody, and we just want justice. Everybody wants justice, and I'm happy we did what we did yesterday. We ended it in a prayer with the police. And that was a good night. It was definitely a good night.
So I do want to give some shout outs, and I'm gonna start at the bottom and come up. But there was a couple that marched with us the whole time, and man, they showed us a lot of love, man, and they were really genuine too. I don't think they was just doing it just to be doing it. I think they were really genuine. And man, I can't think of their name, but we got their picture. You'll see them in the back. I took a picture with them, and man,
she was with child too.
Yeah.
While marching the whole way.
Man.
Her and her husband.
Then I want to give a shout out to Midland Reporter-Telegram. They had 2 or 3 people there, and I'm telling you, they was there the whole time. News Center 7, Big 2, and I don't know what the other station is, but they burnt off. I say burnt off because I like how the the people on the South Side said. But actually, I should say they left. But today is about the black people. They burnt off. But and then one other thing I want to say to Sergeant Michael Ball. I appreciate you, man, coming and talking with us. I appreciate you spending the time to listen to what we had to say. And the other officer was Snow. I don't know his position, but Lieutenant Snow. Yeah. So Sergeant Michael Ball and Lieutenant Snow. I want to give those two a shout out. And if I have some issues, those are going to be the first two guys I go seek out.
Yeah. Thank you. It was a great night, and no one got hurt, and that's the end goal at the end of the day. No one got hurt, and we made it to see another day. So thank you so much. That's Bill,
and that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we're gonna talk. We got Gibson.
A great. Wes
Unseld Gibson.
Oh man, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, he passed. The first Dennis Rodman, in my eyes, a Hall of Famer, Wes Unseld.
Yeah.
1946 to 2020, he died of health complications. Gibson, I just wanted to say thank you for your contribution in life, period, and in basketball. Washington Bullets, other franchises, man. I think we got to give love to our pioneers, and he was definitely a pioneer.
Yeah, he was a good dude. He didn't cause any problems, and he played the game the right way. He played hard, and he tried to win every game.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show love to him and condolences to his family, and rest in peace, and thank you.
Thank you, Wes.
Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we're going to talk about
Bones.
Jesus.
Got to get Bones out of the way, man.
Oh, man.
We got to get John Jones' Bones out of the way.
John Jones relinquishes his light heavyweight championship belt after a dispute with Dana, after a dispute with drugs, after a dispute with alcohol, after a traffic stop, after going to help people in the streets, after stopping vandalism. John Jones is like a roller coaster to me, people. How do you feel about John Jones at this point?
Riding with John Jones is definitely like being on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And
that's never good.
You know, the salary thing that he's talking about, it'd be different if he was in here the whole time and fighting the whole time. It would be different. It would be different if he wasn't outside the octagon causing all those problems. It would be different. He could command the money that he's asking for. But you can't reward bad behavior, man. Okay. You can't reward bad behavior. And Dana White, he's doing the right thing, because the whole UFC organization, the fighters, everybody is watching him and John Jones. And if John Jones get a big salary increase after acting the way that he did, it's going to ruin the whole barrel of apples. John Jones has got to carry himself and conduct himself like a grown man and not like a petulant child.
Vini Vici, and I agree. You came, you saw, and you did your thing, but you didn't conquer. You're not who you're supposed to be right now, John Jones, and it's because of yourself and the people around you. Here recently, I've seen you in the tabloids and the news, speaking up for injustices, helping your community in Albuquerque, New Mexico, stopping vandalism. And that's well and good, and I love that you're doing that, but I'm just tired of seeing you. I'm tired of the same game of I make a mistake and now I'm back and I'm clean and I'm good again. Then I go back to make a mistake again. And it's just like the same hamster in the wheel. Over and over again, John Jones.
I like that analogy.
I like you. You're one of my favorite fighters, but at the end of the day, you're not a good person, man. You're not someone that I can say, son, watch this guy here and emulate him. You're not that guy to me, and I think it's more important to be a better person than a better fighter. And your person and your fighting ability is far from each other, man. And I just want you to get help. I think you need help, and I've said that before. all of this happened. I've said that before your last fight, that you were going to go down the same road, and you did, because it's predictable with you, John Jones. I wouldn't give you any money either. I wouldn't even give you a fight, to be honest with you. You were going to lose the belt anyway after a year. You wasn't going to fight anybody because you have no 1-2 fight, because the money doesn't equate to anything. You wanted Deontay Wilder money. Well, Deontay Wilder's never been arrested. Deontay Wilder's never been in trouble for anything. All he does is go out there, he trains, and he goes out there and does his business, and he gets back to his family. I hope that you find you a woman, man, that you can settle down and put some real stability in your life, or find something that you can get some stability. Continue to work with the community and just stay out the public eye. I see you now doing press conferences, giving your takes and your views on things. I can care less about hearing it. I just go past it.
Because it's not real.
It's not real at all.
And then your strategy is not working. It didn't work for Conor McGregor. He was on top of the world, and then he came out with your type of attitude where he punched a man at a bar. Why? For what? I got a drink thrown on me and a gun pulled on me, but I didn't punch the man, because I'm like, what you talking about don't matter. You know, then you throwing water bottles in the crowd, you know, and you attacked a bus, you know.
That was Conor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor is what I'm talking about. That strategy doesn't work. Okay, so now guess what Conor McGregor is? He's in the same position you in now. That strategy doesn't work, man.
What you tell me yesterday about the dogs?
Oh man, it's like what my parents used to tell me: dogs don't chase parked cars. They only chase cars that's moving, cars that's going somewhere. And right now, you, John Jones, and Conor McGregor, y'all in the same boat. Y'all got here on different ships. You came from the United States in Albuquerque. He came from Ireland, but y'all in the same boat right now, stuck.
Stuck without a paddle. And the only thing about him, he gonna get rescued. You know why? He witty. You, buddy. Like, comment, subscribe below, man. Oh yeah. Like, comment, subscribe below before we start talking. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we're talking
Fox firing.
The Fox firing. Well, not too much of a firing, but I mean, I feel like they fired you if they didn't bring you back. Jason Whitlock. We talked about him recently.
What?
Yes, he has a show on Fox, and they're going to continue his show, but they're going to do it without him. Speak for Yourself is the title of the show. And his contract was up on Sunday. They did not bring him back. They said they gave him his, what they do to you. We really care. We hope for you the best in your next endeavors. Endeavors. When they say endeavors, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
And they didn't bring him back, man.
We give you a reference.
Do you feel sorry for Jason Whitlock?
I do not feel sorry for Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock started out the voice of reason on the show. Then he made it personal. And it can't be personal. How you going to be personal about me and what I'm doing over here? You can't be personal about that. You know, if you're watching football and you don't like the fact that I did A, B, and C, what they got to do with you? Now you can comment on it. Okay, well, Bill on the Bill and Will Show, he said blah blah blah, and I don't agree with that. But why you mad? Why you make it personal and then you start talking out the side of your neck? That don't have nothing to do with you. You just commenting on something that I said. You just responded to something that I said or did as a football player or basketball player or blah 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 whatever. Now you mad about it. See, you that's why you got fired or didn't get your contract extended.
And they bringing Will Kane over there from ESPN. They're hiring new people, but they letting you go and not re-ing up on you. You win against Kobe, buddy. You go against Kobe. When you go against your own kind, man, we don't care no more. You just kept bashing people, man, and your logic you didn't have reason to your logic.
None.
And I just felt like you was being that puppet, Gibson.
It's a puppet.
You was being that puppet over there on Fox, man, and you thought that'd take care of you. And they didn't take care of your old Jason Whitlock, man. You was there 2016, and now you 54 in 2020. And no doubt, man, with your pedigree and things that you've done, you can find another job.
Yep.
But it's not going to be on ESPN. It's not going to be on Fox. And you're going to have to go and, you know what? We might have to get a bigger set.
Yeah, we can widen that screen out because Big Jason, He's pretty big. We could get a big chair, and me and D can scoot over a little bit, and you could get on the Bill and Will show. And you can make it personal on our show.
Do what you want to.
You can do
man.
what you want.
Bring your fan base over here. We'll bring our 23 fans to you, and we'll just try to change
I thought we got 24 now.
24, cool.
I think it's 24.
Okay.
But listen, we're trying to get to 25. You need to like and share this video with your loved ones, your friends, and your family.
And and on Fridays, we got a special episodes coming up called Black Friday, where we're going to talk about events around the world, and we're going to talk about our black community.
All right.
We had a talk yesterday.
Looking forward to it.
We off of Jason right now. We had a talk yesterday at the mall. I think we should put it on camera. Like, comment, subscribe below before we get started. That's Billy Gibson.
And that's Will.
And we're going to get to the Bill and Will show right now. What we got, Gibson?
Let's go to the Knicks.
The Knicks. Oh, man.
Let's go to the Knicks.
Well, you know, the Knicks came out with a statement.
James Dolan.
They came out with a statement the other day regarding everything that's coming out. And they said we are not any more qualified than anyone else to speak on matters. So that's just Jimmy Dolan. Just get out my face. I don't want to talk about it. And then yesterday he came back with we condemning everything that happened. For me, your first impressions is everything, Dolan. Don't let the backlash get to you. Keep running your franchise how you've been running your franchise. Straight into the ground, my friend. Straight into the ground. We know you don't care about what's going on out there. All you care about is kicking Spike Lee out of your arena, getting your money, kicking Oakley out of your arena, singing for YouTube, singing for opening up for groups. And you're a billionaire, so we know, like we said, we don't care. You don't care.
You don't care either. And see, so now we see that. So as far as me being a Knicks fan, I was never a Knicks fan anyway, but I kind of was rooting for them because they are a staple in the NBA. But now, with James Dolan as the owner, nah, you can have that.
Yeah, I've been talking.
You what they say on the South Side, you could miss me with that.
Hey, I'm with Max Kellerman on this one, man. He's always said Jim Dolan was horrible. He even switched from being a Knicks fan to a Lakers fan, which is unheard of because he's a New York guy. Dolan, what? I guess you can run your franchise how you want to run your franchise, but at some point, man, you got to get out the game, man. Just sell your business, get your $4 billion, and just leave, man. We want the Knicks to be good, and right now you're showing us that you don't care at all. You're showing us that you have no sympathy at all, and you're selfish and not selfless, and that's what we need, more selfless people, man. And
what player don't want to go there now?
The same people that wanted to go there before. Nobody. That's why nobody went. Last superstar they had was Carmelo, and he went because the same reason Jimmy Dolan all the team. All about that guapo. But Dolan,
I don't even know what to say. I'm done with Dolan.
Less than 24 hours, you come back and put a statement, so you change your mind. So what happened in 24 hours that we didn't like that? Oh, say that the first time. But you came out the first time and said what was on your mind. You got your witty PR people to come together and put that first statement out there, and then you were like, hold on, maybe that wasn't right. Maybe we should condemn injustices. Maybe that's the right idea to do. Thank you, Jimmy. I really appreciate you coming out with your statement and condemning it, but a little bit too late, buddy. A little bit too late. And don't worry, you're not the only one that came out with a statement that was half-hearted. We're going to get to the rest of them that's coming up soon. Because there's a lot of people out there that's putting up half-hearted, just to massage, just to make us feel better comments. And we're going to get to them in this segment also. Or maybe the next segment or somewhere in this video it's going to be. But we coming for you, Woods and Jordan. Don't worry. We coming.
Michael Jordan.
Like, comment, subscribe below, man.
Oh, man.
Take that, Gibson.
Got a chance, man. Because that dude is not smart. Man. Oh, we on camera. I can't say that. Yes, I can.
There's people like James Dolan. That's what now?
He's dumb. He's dumb as bricks. People like him give me hope that I got a shot because I'm way smarter than James Dolan.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Like, comment, subscribe below. Let's get to the Bill and Will show. What we talking about, Gibson?
Let's go to Still Black.
Still Black. Still Black. Tiger Woods.
Is he still black?
And Michael Jordan put out some statements out there. You can read them on the back. I'm not going to read them fully. I know you can read because you down with the Bill and Will show. Hey, what do you feel about these comments, Gibson, about what Tiger Woods said? Man, my heart goes out to George Floyd, his loved ones, and all the ones who are hurting right now. I have always had the utmost respect for our law enforcement. Anyway, reading the back, man, that's right there. I condemn them people, condemn the law enforcement. They're the one that did it. Utmost respect for the law enforcement. They train so diligently. They go 6 months. You know you can be. You got to go to school to be a hairdresser longer than you got to do to be a policeman. What do you mean? You can read it in the back, man. Tiger Woods, man.
He dumb too. He dumb too. Just dumb. Yesterday at the protest, you know, when I went and talked to the cops, the first thing I told them is that they was wrong for doing that young Anders boy the way that they did it. The second thing I told them was that they wrong in the way that they profile us, you know, and the third thing I told them is that they was wrong for the police chief going out there and say, if I was there, it would have been worse. I told them that. Now, it's not that I'm disrespecting the police, but wrong is wrong. Now, after we had that, you know, Lieutenant Snow and Sergeant Ball, you know, we got on the same page because they human beings just like I'm a human being. We got on the same page and it turned out pretty good. But for you to say what you're saying, no.
I remember L.A. He said, I remember the L.A. riots and learned that education is the best path forward. We can make our points without burning the very neighborhoods we live in. Well, we gonna come live in your neighborhood. We gonna come burn your neighborhoods then what?
Because that burning neighborhood you live in.
I mean, you ain't get...
Tiger don't even consider himself black.
I hope through constructive, honest conversations we can build a safer, united society.
You remember they asked him if he was black one time?
Read that something. Yeah, back
he
in
said
2000,
he said I'm an American.
No, I'm an Asian. I'm an Asian.
Is that what he said?
American. He wouldn't even classify himself as a black American.
He gonna disrespect his daddy like that?
Come on, man. It's all right. You see what happened when them white women come outside with that baseball bat and put that through you. I mean, come out with that golf club and put it through your window.
And all them people that called and said, "Hey, Tiger owe me some money."
Oh,
well, there wasn't a whole bunch of sisters in that crowd.
Hey, who was with you when you went down in 09, buddy? Who was with you when everybody was against you and your mugshot was on TV?
Looking all sad.
And you went through all your troubles when your pops passed away. Everybody put it on injuries and everything. I know you was going through hurt when your pops died. When that black man died. Come on, man. You gotta stand for something or you gonna fall for nothing, Tiger. I know you got Nike behind you. You're a great salesman. You can sell some stuff. You're a billionaire. Okay, cool. But then you are helping us, man.
You getting paid, man, and you saying what they telling you to say. You just a puppet, man. They told you to make that old dumb statement, and you made that dumb statement, and then you think we gonna fall behind that, man? We ain't gonna fall behind that. Who you talking to anyway? You're not talking to us. You sure ain't talking to us.
Sure ain't talking to us. You ain't got enough y'alls and ain'ts in that paragraph to talk to us, buddy. But you know what? We off him. Next up, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Let's read what he said. I'm deeply saddened.
Oh, man.
Deeply saddened. Truly pain. Plain anger, Jordan said in a statement shared with Twitter. I see and feel everyone's pain and outrage and frustration. What am I at here? The Hall of Fame statement came from George. Okay, that's what he said there. That's what he said. He said it must stop. He said all of that. I don't have it. That's all he said. That's all he said.
That's it?
I don't. That's all he said right
That's
there.
it.
I'll find the big quote and put it up. I couldn't. It's not here. But we'll come back to it, man.
Man, Jordan, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a lot of respect for Jordan. I still think that he's the greatest player to ever play. Now, Kareem said no, he's not the greatest player. But I still think that he's the greatest player to ever play the game. I really do. But my respect for him as a person, that he should have never came out with that documentary. Because he he was swerving on me on that one. I'm like, what?
The
I
greatest
don't like
player.
it. I don't, you know.
The
On the
greatest.
court, I'm gonna give it to Jordan, but off the court, no.
The greatest player. That's exactly what he is because right now he's playing the game. He's been always playing the game.
He's still playing the game.
Still playing the game. And he just manipulating and talking to who he want to talk to. And Jordan, do you not see they don't even want you over there at Nike? They won't even let you on a board. They won't even let you have stake in the like. Come on, Michael.
He don't see that.
You don't see that? Well, it's kind of hard.
Well, Michael think just if he above me, he good.
He the same boat as Tiger Woods. Same boat as Tiger Woods, man. Same boat. Y'all over there, y'all. It's a reason why you didn't have your wife, your ex-wife, in the documentaries, because that black woman would have told the truth. She know who you is. She know exactly who you are, my friend.
Man, Jordan, he really opened my eyes to who he really is. And all the witty people talk, oh, that's the greatest documentary. We got an inside look at Michael, and they didn't even see it.
They didn't see it. It went right over their head.
It went right past them. It went right past them, man. But when I talk to the community, they that's all they talking about. How you gonna do Scotty like that? He just badmouthed everybody and lifted himself up. I know it was his documentary, but he didn't go out there by himself. He wasn't playing by himself. Because if he'd have played by himself, he wouldn't have got no points.
He been playing this game.
They'd have got beat 200 to nothing.
He been playing this game by himself the whole time, Gibson, and it just showed, and it's showing now. Republicans buy shoes too. I said Democrats ain't gonna buy your shoes no more. I hope. Michael Jordan, man, you showing us that you the greatest athlete ever. It's proving to us that you stand for nothing. Also, you haven't helped anybody. You ain't helped us, and Jordan ain't got to go out there and prove that nothing to nobody. Yes, he does, because his actions makes me want to go and uplift Mandela or a Muhammad Ali. These kind of guys need to be uplifted when you look at Michael Jordan, because everything that he's done, that's all he's done.
You see those you see those rappers, some of them, not all of them, but you know, one was more than Jordan though. He went to that little burger joint. He said, "Hey, how many people working back there?" He said, and the dude said, 1, 2, 3. He said 4 people, and he gave him $10,000. Remember that guy?
I don't know who that was, but I remember him.
Yeah, he gave everybody in there $10,000. 4 people working. It was at nighttime. He gave now that dude. He not no billionaire. He not no billionaire. Now how much money Jordan pass out? That's right, nothing. Man, come on.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe below, man. Michael, Tiger, y'all got to do better for a black community, man. I'm here to speak on it. Y'all got to do better, man. I'm done watching y'all play, and I watched Tiger the other day. I'm done watching Tiger. I'm done buying Michael Jordan shoes. I'm glad the documentary is over. I'm done watching that. I got to put more time and focus into people that are actually doing something to change the world.
Like me and Will last night on the march.
Like, comment, subscribe below. Let's get into it. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we talking
the money team.
More millionaires. The money team. Someone that has been criticized for being selfish over the years, because rightfully so. He's all about himself. He's all about his money, all about his flash. And Floyd Mayweather has stepped up to the plate, and he's going to pay for George Floyd's funeral. He wrote out a check for over $88,000, and yeah, I've been critical of him being all about himself sometimes, but when he do a good deed, I'm gonna say thank you, and this is from the heart. For me, Floyd Mayweather, if he would have started this at his beginning of his career and continued down the path he's down now, Floyd Mayweather could have been the Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Because no one pays Floyd Mayweather. You don't have anyone. He has no sponsors. He works for himself. He writes the checks. And he's a guy that can say whatever he wants to, whenever he wants to. And that's the type of guy you need out there in the forefront.
That's right.
That can't be bought off. And I like Floyd doing this, and I hope it continues, because we need guys that can't be bought to go out there and speak up. And he didn't speak up. He just spoke up with his checkbook, and that's what he usually does anyway. So thank you for doing this for the family. I know they don't need it, and it probably was a gesture just to do it because their GoFundMe now is over $9 million.
Holy cow!
So thank you to the U.S. people, the United States, the people all over the world that's donated to that account. Y'all need praise also, but I also want to throw in there and say thank you to Floyd also.
I agree with what you said, man. If Floyd would have started out with this generosity from the beginning, man, it's no doubt that he would have went down as the greatest boxer in boxing history. He would have surpassed Joe Louis. He would have surpassed Muhammad Ali. He would have surpassed them, man. But you know, he's been a selfish person, and this was a good move on his part. You know, it was a real good move. But you know, you say that they got $9 million, and that's good, but they don't have to spend $88,000 of that on this funeral.
Yeah.
So they can use that for the family and try to do something good. Maybe, you know, start some kind of foundation, some awareness organization, or something. You know, they can do something positive with the money. But yeah, Floyd.
The thing, and I guess I want to touch on things. You got to understand this also. You never lost a fight in the ring, but you never won a fight outside of the ring. You never tackled any issues and won a battle outside of the ring, Floyd, and I hate that because you got so much icons out there that are in your sport as a Joe Louis or as a Muhammad Ali that said, why am I gonna go over to Thailand and fight some people that I don't even know when people in Louisville is getting killed by the police right in my hometown? I ain't gotta fly way over there to fight. I need to do something here in the U.S. And you're doing something now, and it's never too late. And I just hope you continue down this path and show the humility and show the graciousness that you can do, because you can be a big voice in our community, man. A very big voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, subscribe below.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Like, comment, subscribe below. We're gonna talk about
the courts.
Zion Williamson. A federal judge here recently has deemed that he will have to snitch. You gotta talk. They said he put his lawyer put in they wanted to put in a petition, whatever you put in, to say, hey, we don't want to talk about that. We want to stay silent. And the judge said, no, man, you got to talk. If you or your family got extra benefits for going to Duke, the judge said you got to speak up. You snitching, Gibson? Or you pleading your fifth?
The first thing is, let me ask you a question. The first thing is, no, I'm not going to do it. That's the first thing. Here's the second thing. Why was you even talking about it in the first place?
He's getting sued for $100 million.
Why would you even talking about it in the first place? He shouldn't have even brought that up.
Who?
Zion.
No, he's getting sued for $100 million. So therefore, okay. So let me break down the story for you guys. What's going on if you missed it? When he got out of college, he had some promises with some people. You know, hey man, you need some lunch money, you need some money on the side, do something with it, you need something. And promises to hire him when he got out of college. Well, who you? After you graduate, after you leave college, who is you? I don't know you no more. So you sue me for $100 million. And now you coming after your $100 million and you trying to get everything in court. I gave him this, I gave him that. And now the judge gonna say, hey, what did you get?
Oh, they can't prove that. I said, I don't know what he's talking about. He gave me this or he gave me that. I was going to school and, you know, I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, I was watching the Jeffrey Epstein documentary on Netflix. If you haven't gone to watch it, during the deposition, all I kept hearing him say is, "My lawyer has advised me not to talk."
Man, they can't do nothing to him.
I'm pleading my fifth.
Man,
I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, people. I'm sorry if y'all offended, but hey, listen, you ain't got to talk, Zion. Plead the fifth. You ain't got to talk, man.
I'm advising you to take the fifth.
The fifth.
Man, forget about them guys, man.
Somebody always want to make some money off a brother, man.
It's been that way. America was built off of getting something out of brothers.
It's being built.
Now check this out, man. This is for the young people coming up. Ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. They come up to you and give you an envelope, pat you on the back, and walk off. Son, if you don't get that money right back to him, stick it in his coat pocket, you got bought. And guess what you are after that?
You a puppet, my guy.
It's a wrap.
Adidas guy came to LeBron James his senior year and gave him a $10 million check. I'll give you a $10 million check or you sign to Adidas after you leave college. You didn't go for it. LeBron had the right people in his ear. Or he had the right people in his ear after. I don't know if he took that check or not. He was riding around in a Hummer at 16. And mom was on welfare. So you tell me. Everybody got something, buddy.
Man, and why you going after Zion, man? These guys need to go sit down
I'm not saying
somewhere.
nothing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but them guys talking about
he
you owe me.
deserved
He don't owe you nothing.
He don't owe you nothing. But I'm saying
You took a chance. You flipped a coin. You
exactly.
lost. When you go up to a kid and give him some money, you flipping a coin.
That's a fact.
What you doing? I mean, you're not that stupid. Hey, if I was his lawyer, boy, I guarantee they pull that back. You're not that stupid.
I'm all for it. But look, Zion, you worth $1 billion, man. Go to this man and see what you want, man. What do you want?
Can't even believe the judge went for something like that.
I'm not gonna give you $100 million, but what do you want, man? Zion, you just like Facebook when it got started. Zuckerberg, he stole Facebook
From them two twins?
and gave him $77 million.
Is it two twins
Yeah,
or twins?
Two twins, yeah.
Is it twins or two twins?
Huh? Gave him $77 million.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Man, you way bigger than $100 million, man. So figure out something to get that dude off your back and keep on with your career, man. But one thing you better not do, don't be no Tekashi 6ix9ine and snitch, man. Don't do that. Now your daddy, tell your daddy to do something. Your daddy might take some time or something. You get some daddy to go in there and say something. But you keep playing ball, man.
Yeah.
Scratch, like, comment, subscribe, man. Appreciate that. Below.
So that
You admire John Morant?
I admire that dude, man.
Good dude. Like, comment, subscribe below. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show.
Man, let me say this first about the like, subscribe, and share. Listen, if you give us a thumbs down, I want to know why you gave us the thumbs down.
Not me. I don't care. I just like.
He don't care. I want to know why you did. Why did you do that? So I want to see if it's something I can do to make the show better. If you say, and then I say, why? And then you say, well, y'all didn't say like, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna say, you know what? You're right. So guess what? Like, subscribe, and share the video. But if you give us a thumbs down, and I say, why? And you say, well, I didn't like
black.
You black.
What you gonna say?
I am black. I am black.
Can't
I mean,
help
but
that.
man, come on, man.
Can't
I mean,
help- I
I
didn't
want to
like-
know. I want to know.
Okay.
You know, I want to know why you
Okay.
said it because I want to see if I can make myself better.
Yeah, because maybe they'll say, oh, the background was messed up, or the
Because
lighting and stuff. I
check this
understand.
out. Check this out. Because one of these days we might make ESPN.
Ooh-wee.
And then you're going to say, hey, I was one of the first guys to subscribe and like and share this video with the Bill and Will Show.
That'll be my third time making ESPN.
And now check this out. We're going to get to that in just a second, too. Now, if we make the ESPN, I guarantee we're going to be just like we are right now. We're going to keep it real. Now, these are two things going to happen. They're going to either let us go and be real, or we're going to get fired.
And then we're going to go to Spotify like Joe Rogan.
Or Fox, like Colin Cowherd.
What we talking about, Gibson?
Oh, man, let's go to the God.
The God.
I know who this dude is.
The God.
I know who you talking about.
Charlemagne the God has been all over the news here recently. Man, Gibson, he built his fame on the Breakfast Club for over the
Breakfast
last
Club.
10 years plus, I believe. He's been on recently with the Joe Bidens of the world, the Rush Limbaughs of the world. He was just on First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. What I want to ask you, Gibson, is why is Charlemagne, why are they putting Charlemagne at the forefront of the black community?
I don't know. I don't know why stars and media darlings, and I don't know why they are the head of the group anyway. I have no idea. Now, if I had to guess and you twisted my arm and I just had to guess, it's because they don't care. The media don't care. They're just talking. I decided they next. Put this guy on. Because if you really want to know what's going on, you need to get in the streets. You need to go to the South Side and talk to the people. You know, because these guys can say whatever they want to say. But go to the South Side and ask them. You know, like right here they're talking about clash on white privilege. And I've had this conversation on YouTube about white privilege. What's that? Ben Shapiro. I can't stand that dude. When I first started listening to him, I liked him a lot because he had a lot of wisdom. But as I kept going with him, he started turning to the left. He's talking about white privilege don't exist. You can't be that dumb that you think white privilege don't exist. It does exist. I ain't mad about it. That's just the way it go. You know, like I said 100 times on the show, if I graduate from Prairie View A&M with honors, and you graduate from Texas A&M with honors, you're gonna get that job every time. Because when you turn in your resume, guess who you know? You know the vice president of Exxon. You know the president of Bank of America. Does your daddy know him? And he introduced him to you. So you've got all these people who are gonna write you a recommendation to get that job. But guess who I know? My preacher, my elementary school teacher. They're gonna write a recommendation for me, but it don't have to wait. That vice president, that president, don't have to wait. You're gonna get that job every time. Now, what is that called? That's called white privilege. That exists in all aspects of life, from the rich to the poor. When I go to Dillard's and I walk in the store and a white man go in right before me and then I go in right after him, guess who the security gonna follow? They're gonna follow me. It's happened to me when I was working for Kmart. They followed me around the whole store. I bought 2 pair of pants. And I asked them, hey, are you gonna pay for these for me? Because, I mean, you did just as much work as I did. It does exist. Just cut it out, man. And then people on Facebook, oh, I got out of high school at 17 and now I'm a multi-millionaire. Yeah, you had white privilege.
Charlemagne the God.
Man, that dude ain't no God. I don't even know why he got it on there like that. He ought to be ashamed of himself calling himself a God.
Charlemagne, man, you've put yourself out there. You put yourself out there for the black community. You spoke up. But there's only so far you can go. Your background and your past stops you from going a lot of places, because we both know if you ever got into a position to do more than what you're doing now, talking, it's gonna get hectic.
He is in a position to do more.
Like what?
He got the microphone every day.
Well, he's doing that. He's doing everything he could do there. But all I'm saying is stepping up and doing something else, going and being a
Well, he got to get out. He got to
politician
get out from behind the mic now, and he got to get out in the
and
streets.
that's all I mean.
Like what we did yesterday. We got out from behind the building wheel show. We went out on the streets and marched.
I think Charlemagne is very scared to go on the streets and talk to the people. I don't think he's respected in the black community as much as he thinks.
It's a sacrifice that has to be made, man. I mean, Malcolm X, he gave up everything he was doing and said, I'm going to dedicate myself to this cause. Martin Luther King, he was preaching. He gave up all that. Well, he didn't give up preaching, but what he could have been doing, he gave that up and said, I'm going to fight for the cause. That's where the problem, that's where the real problem is. We're not dedicated to the cause.
To see you on Fox News, to see you on all these outlets, political outlets, and speaking about political things, I'm happy that you're diversing yourself and you're reaching out and you're going to do this stuff, because we need a voice. And then if it's you, fine. But at some point, man, what's next? You just talking to people, asking the hard questions, and maybe that's just it. That's just what your job and that's what you want to do, and that's cool. And if that's it, then fine. But we both know where you come from. If we pull up your background history, I'm all for doing the right thing. I don't believe in I don't believe in doing the wrong thing and then saying sorry when you know what was right is right, what was wrong is wrong. Charlemagne, you're somebody that's very smart and intelligent, man. I just hope that you continue to do good in the community as you're doing and show me, improve him wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have nothing against him, but I don't think that these guys should be the spokesman for the people.
Yeah, I don't know. These P. Diddy's, he's going out there saying the black vote's gonna cost you. Who's gonna get paid for it? I just don't know about these entertainers. Like, why are we relying on hip hop to forge something for the black community?
Because hip hop don't represent me.
hip hop don't represent me either. All I hear in hip hop music is violence,
Degrading of women,
degrading of women. What else?
abandoning your family.
B's and H's, and I listen to it, and I'm cool, and I like the beats, and that's cool. But
That don't represent my life.
when you go back to it, and see that the voice of Martin Luther King was taken over by the hip hop community, the '80s, the '90s, talking about the drugs, glorifying the things that are wrong, glorifying sin, then hey, how can that be the spearhead of what we're going to do?
The hip hop world can't have it both ways, man. You know, you disrespecting women, you disrespecting other guys, you beefing with somebody over some tennis shoes, or you looked at my girlfriend, or blah blah, with stupidity and ignorance. And then when one of us gets shot down, you all for the people now. You all community, and we in this together. You can't have it both ways, man. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, man. You got to be down with the people 100% of the time, or you down with the people none of the time. It's one or the other. It's not halfway. You can't disrespect me on Monday and then kiss me on the cheek on Tuesday. It don't work like that.
Hey man, like, comment, subscribe below, man. We're going. What's next, Gibson? Let's get to it. My guy, man.
That's your guy?
That's my guy, man.
All right.
Hey man,
Let's
let's
do it
go.
right now.
Like, comment, subscribe. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we're gonna talk
VJ Singh.
VJ. Man, they done pressured my guy VJ Singh
To do what?
Man, they got some golf tournament, man, and the white guys done been on Twitter. Corn Ferry Tour tournament. He wanted to play in it.
And what happened?
The white guy said, if you come in here and take this prize money from us, it's gonna be a problem. Huh? VJ Singh is an all-time pro, man. If he wants to play in any tournament that he can qualify for, he's welcome to play in
He
it.
was number one in the world at one time.
And these guys are mad at him and talking about, man, he doesn't deserve. He's gonna come over there and take money away from people that deserve it in a small tournament. This is a guy on Twitter. And this is what he said. You're truly a piece of trash if you come and accept the prize money in the corn tournament. And I'll say that to your face.
Well, he shouldn't go to the corn tournament anyway. That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Wow.
Beat him. What's that guy's name?
I forgot. I put it up on his.
Beat him.
That's all I'm saying. He got
He's
the
not
right.
gonna win just because he showed up.
You scared you in the corn?
Golly.
This was 2 months ago. You said this, and the tournament was 4 months away. You scared already, man?
Golly. Practice. Get the clubs out.
Black is not a weapon. Black is not a club. Man, listen, man.
Golly, man.
If he withdrawed from the tournament, Gibson, under this pressure, man, I hate that he did it. And
Because you don't go to no corn tournament.
it's a good tournament, Gibson.
It's a corn tournament.
No, it's a golf.
I know what
tournament.
you're talking about.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay, yeah.
He should have signed up for that. No way. What you talking about, man? A corn tournament?
Gibson,
He did the right. VJ Singh did the right thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that he did the right thing
Yeah, 'cause I
because he
think-
was gonna go there and get killed. That I'm just gonna put it out. He's gonna go there and get killed. And so get killed for what? A golf tournament?
a corn tournament.
A corn tournament? Nah, man, you can have that.
And if I'm the person hosting this tournament, I'm calling VJ Singh and I'm begging him back because I
ain't coming.
Yeah, hey,
Because this dude already said he don't want me there.
I would have spoke up at the beginning if I was putting on this tournament because in tournaments you want tournaments to get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how.
And the way they get bigger, you gotta have a big name.
Oh man, thank you, Gibson. You right on the same wavelength with me. So therefore, what are you doing? You got stars playing in these tournaments. You want your tournaments to be one day. Maybe this could be a major. The Corn Ferry Major. Get a green jacket for it.
And they let that dude kill it.
He just killed the Corn
He let
Ferry
that dude
tournament.
kill it.
I think a lot more people should fall out for this tournament and let him play by himself.
Yeah, then he gonna win. And then he won't have nothing to say.
Him and his buddies. He go ahead and win that prize that they gonna give him, which is $100 now, because nobody's in there. Man, I just hate this type of
Yeah, the
story,
sponsor of that
man.
tournament should have said, "Hey, VJ, forget about that, man. Squash that mess. You out of here. Get that dude out of here, man."
They used to say that about me when I showed up to the YMCA.
That's right. I remember that. D. Will and Scooby all them guys was coming and said, "Oh, it's over now. We're not gonna win."
Yeah, I'm
but
like,
guess what? We played anyway because we might beat them this time.
they might have an off day.
They might have an off day, man. Deep.
Not likely. I'm out
His ankle might be sore or something, man. You never know.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna be difficult, but
BJ, when you great at something, this is par for the course, baby. You get that par for the course. See, I did that.
I saw that.
Anyway, go to the tournament, BJ, and kick their ass.
BJ, no, don't go. Don't go.
Like,
It's a corn tournament, man. You're not gonna make it. Even if you win, you lost. Don't go, BJ.
BJ, don't go then. Go.
The man had already told you.
Go fly somewhere on an island somewhere and go and snap a picture on your Twitter during this weekend and show them like, hey, you ain't phased at all.
Florida tell him don't go.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Like, comment, and subscribe below, people. We need your. So if you the 25th subscriber, we're gonna send you something special.
Yeah, do that. Look and see where you at. The 25th subscriber, call me out personally. What's that little catchphrase? I want you to say, Billy 25.
Billy 25.
Yeah, Billy 25. If we at 24 right now, which I think we at 24. If you log in somewhere and hit Billy 25, I'm gonna send you something special.
Comment Billy 25.
There you go.
Send you something, man.
Something special. I promise you.
But right now, we're gonna talk about the NBA, Gibson. They ready, Gibson.
They ready to go back?
They ready. They put out their that they're gonna. The last game of the game 7 of the finals is gonna be on October the 12th.
Oh.
So that's gonna be the last game of the season. And in between, we trying to fill it in.
Ain't nobody gonna be watching. They're gonna be playing pro baseball.
Ooh, best base that is in the baseball.
You
right?
in the heartbeat of the baseball season.
Well, let me bring out some more actuals.
This is what I'm saying. The NBA is dumb and stupid, man. Just call it a week, call it a year, call it a season. Get up out of here, man.
So they're gonna bring back 22 teams. So that's
the top teams. They was winning anyway.
No, yeah, I mean no, not really, because the Hawks is gonna play too, and you know they Astros. Anyway, so
that's not funny. Oh, you know I'm laughing.
They're gonna bring back 16 teams, the top 8 of each side. So those are the playoff teams. Plus they're gonna bring back. So what's that? That's 16. They're gonna bring back the 6 other teams that were within 6 games of the 8th spot. So Dame is in, baby, and they're gonna have. They're going to have regular season games.
What?
They're going to have play-in games for the playoffs, and they're going to have the playoffs. So, Zion could make the playoffs.
He won't be there.
Dame can make the playoffs. The Hawks could make the playoffs. Gibson, you like this strategy? Well, I guess he don't. You already heard what he just said. Me, personally, I think they should have just brought back every team. And just do it like they did in March Madness. Figure that out. Bring every team back. Have them play each other. Have the top 8 teams. Well, I don't know. Anyway, play each other. The sorry teams play one game to get in.
Hey, I like that idea.
Everybody play. Bring everybody back. Make them play for something.
All 32 teams.
Eventually.
Just like the March Madness. All 32 teams.
Bring them back in.
That would be exciting.
Figure it out. Make the low games 3, make the lower seeds 3-game series or whatever, and go from there, man.
That would be exciting. Now, I would be in support of that. If they bring back all 32 teams and make it a March Madness. The East play against the East, and the West play against the West, and they just keep breaking the brackets down until there's 2 teams left.
And then you ain't got
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, come on, man. Milwaukee
And the LA Clippers.
Milwaukee ain't got a chance. Anyway. I think this deal gets done. Tomorrow they're going to come out and say what they're going to do, or maybe that's baseball. Anyway, they're still trying to figure out some schematics of it and everything. Speaking of baseball, Gibson, we got to talk about that next. They're still trying to figure out the schematics and everything, but I think they're going forward ahead of steam, Gibson. October 12th is going to be the finals game, and
I'm not going to be watching because I'm going to be watching Astros.
I'm worried about next year, Gibson. But I guess I'm putting the cart in front of the horse.
Yep.
So
because we got to get down with them Astros first.
Yeah. So hey, NBA, whatever y'all do, man, just come back, man. I miss it, man. So the format is in. I see, Gibson. Thursday they said they will have the governor's meeting and the board, and they will try to figure it out. So I guess on Friday we'll have more news for you on the NBA. But That's what they're gonna do. People, 22 teams, play-in games and playoffs. Like, comment, subscribe below. 25th, Billy 25 below. A little bit. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Welcome to the Bill and Will Show. Like, comment, subscribe below. That Bill 25 on the comment will get you something special,
Something
baby.
very special.
MLB. They came back. I heard they're going back. You know, the players after the commissioner asked for 82 games. Players came back for 114
14.
games. Now I'm hearing it's 100. Gibson, they got I'm hearing it's 100 with a little deferral. They still get their money deferred. They get about 30% of their contracts. And the meeting is tomorrow to see what they're gonna do, Gibson.
That's gonna be good. Now the whole baseball season is gonna be relevant. It's only 100 games gonna be played. Every game count now.
Okay, so if okay, so what if somebody hits 400? You put them in the record books? What if someone does something crazy?
Yeah.
Because you know baseball is all about records.
Yeah, you got to put it in.
But he didn't play 160, he only played 100.
They didn't play 160 games at the beginning either. Babe Ruth was in, he didn't play 162 games.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna do my research.
We're gonna do some research. They built up to this greed causing them to bring in all these games. But yeah, so you gotta do it, because if you hitting 290 and that guy hit 300, but he only played 100 games. Babe Ruth played 100 games and I played 162 and I'm hitting 290. Why is he in the books and I'm not? He had 62 games less to get struck out. So yeah, whatever you do, you got to get the record for it. You got to get notice for it. It don't matter how many games you played. Just like they talking about, we're gonna put an asterisk on the NBA championship that the Spurs won because they only played 50 games.
They put an asterisk by the Astros too.
It's no asterisks by the Astros. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, baseball is all about their records. They love their records. So I mean, it will be interesting to see. I just hope they get it done. I'm tired of hearing about baseball. I hate hearing about baseball until it's October, and then I probably won't even watch it in October, because then we're gonna have basketball. We're gonna have good basketball in October.
These guys not in shape, man. They've been at home quarantining. They've been eating jujus and bees and bonbons and they're not in shape, man. They're gonna get pulled hamstrings, all that kind of stuff.
LeBron said everybody ready, baby.
He don't know. He ain't the spokesman.
Anyway,
why you talking?
Major League Baseball, I'm looking forward to bringing y'all back. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all.
Baseball's a whole different thing. All you do is stretch for baseball.
They say they not athletes.
You don't need no wind. You don't need no cardio for baseball.
Oh, you right about that. You don't.
Because you're gonna be standing out there like this for a little while till something happens. So you don't need to be. You're not running the whole time like you are in football and basketball. Baseball, they're not gonna get hurt.
You're not gonna have any fans.
No fans in the stands.
But I heard in Italy they said they trying to bring back fans already in July. It's crazy. So, hey people, I'm looking forward for baseball. Y'all have a great afternoon. That's Bill.
That's Will. Like, comment, subscribe below.
Billy 25.
We'll get you something special.
I appreciate you people. We out of here. Until next time.